Hey Taurus, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. Happy New Year, guys. This reading is going to be for the first 2 weeks of the year. Also, your New Year readings just came out, and I'm going to put it right up here. It'll be, I don't know if it'll be on the right or the left, but your New Year reading will be up there. It'll say January 2026. There's that, but only you and Cancer are the only two signs that qualified for these January first 2 weeks of the year readings, because so many people didn't watch their monthly reading. Of course, it was the holidays, so they've probably been busy. So probably more signs will qualify. So if you are cross-watching and you watch your New Year reading, your January 2026 reading for any sign of the zodiac, please take a second to hit the like so that it'll get more views. If they get more views, any sign that gets over 2,000 views, I'll do these 2-week readings for. But Taurus, all we care about right now is that you got them. So let's do it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Taurus. What do we need to know for the next 2 weeks? For Taurus, Taurus cross-watchers, or anyone else who's guided, for whatever reason you're here watching this video, welcome. It could be your reading. What else do we need to know? This is the amazing Vice Versa Tarot, where the side that you see when it hits the table will be the side I read. We're also going to be using the Wheel of the Year, and we're also, because this is a 2-week reading, we're going to use the After Tarot at the very end, which will show us the energy going into mid-month. What else do we need to know? Taurus reading for anyone who's guided. The Page of Cups. So we have the Temperance card, we have the Hermit, we have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have the 5 of Cups as well. We also have the 3 of Cups, and keep in mind, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands as well. Keep in mind that these cards have a different perspective on each side of the card. So whatever side you see when it hits the table is the side I'm reading. Taurus reading, what do we need to know? 7 of Cups. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Okay, the 4 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Boy, some of you are definitely moving. That came out immediately. When I get these two cards together, this is the Wheel of Fortune with the 4 of Wands. This is a move for me. The cool thing about these both came out upright, which I really like. Not that it matters, because like I said, these are a different perspective. We don't really read them as upright or reversal. We've also got the Magician here who manifested all of this with this 3 of Wands. And the 7 of Cups is someone who had choices to make. I feel like there's something you're going to choose, or you have chosen in this situation, because you've been planting seeds on this. Whoa, I didn't even see that back there. The King of Wands is reversed back here. But I feel like these two people and that tower have something to do with these seeds that you planted. This could be you and another person. But there's some kind of seeds that have been planted in this situation. And like with this King of Wands reversed that almost I didn't even see, I feel like nothing's happened yet. Oh, absolutely, because behind the tower is the Chariot. Oh my goodness. I definitely feel that this move will be made when this decision's made. There's something about a move here. No doubt about it. Even the 9 of Pentacles looks like she's moving towards something else. Like, I'm leaving this, but I'm moving towards something else. And look at the Hermit also, who's shining the light ahead to know which way to go in this situation. And look at how the Archangel Michael with Temperance sits right here in the middle going, don't worry, when the timing's right, this move will happen. Also, this is some kind of balance. Also, Spirit's in the house guiding you. So if your move hasn't happened yet and you had to wait for it, don't be discouraged. There's a reason for it. That's how I feel. We also got the 5 of Cups here, where there's been growth happening behind this person's back, where they thought all the cups spilled. There's always been two cups that are full and growth. I feel like Spirit's had your back through something here. And we've got the Page of Cups here smack dab in the middle. And we also have the 3 of Cups, who is asking Spirit to fill that one last cup. Spirit, thank you for filling these 2 cups. Can you please fill this one? I feel like there's this one thing that you want and you've had to wait for it. It's happening. Like, this just hasn't happened yet. That wheel is getting ready to turn. You've manifested this. You've been working. Look at, you're working with Spirit. You're working with Spirit. You're working with Spirit. You're working with Spirit. It's everywhere. Oh my goodness. Even the 7 of Pentacles says, I planted seeds and I sat here and waited. I did what I was asked. Let's find out. Wheel of the Year. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Taurus reading. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Taurus reading, first 2 weeks of the entire year 2026. What do we need to know? Let's take a look at that Page of Cups, smack dab in the middle. Magician reverse, Six of Cups reverse. Something that you didn't get before or didn't work out before, I feel could be coming back around. Tell me about the Five of Cups. What about it? Five of Cups. 10 of Wands in the reverse. I'm not carrying this burden any longer. I feel like you had to wait for this. I don't know what happened. I almost feel like something happened in the past that kind of... It might even be that you just planted the seeds in the past and now you're going to see it come in. Tell me about the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles with Temperance. Beautiful energy. Tell me about this. Hermit, Nine of Pentacles, Temperance. Whatever you waited for, whatever you had to wait for, look at it. Oh my goodness, it's your new beginning. It's your Ace of Pentacles. Your Ace of Pentacles is coming in divine timing, so says Archangel Michael. You just had to wait for this. With the Hanged Man here, not hanging like an icicle anymore in the reverse, I feel like whatever it is, you just had to, I don't know if you were going through a healing or if it was hibernation. You had to wait for winter to end. Literally, both of these cards show an icicle in winter. I feel like now that winter's ending, this could have something to do with waiting through a season, regardless of what the season is. There's a new beginning. The timing is now or coming up, I feel. For some of you, it hasn't, of course, your winter hasn't ended yet, so you're waiting on that. So Spirit's just giving you a little heads up. Like, keep on focusing. Keep on planting those seeds. Keep on moving towards your goal, whatever it is. It's kind of like you had to wait for this one thing to happen or get through a specific time to get to another. That's what I'm getting very strongly. All right, let's move on to the Three of Cups. What about the Three of Cups? Well, again, balance is coming in with the Justice card here. Just like the Temperance card, this is a balance coming in. Seven of Wands. You fought for this. You put in the work. You did the time. I really do feel like you planted seeds for whatever this is that's coming in. Ace of Swords. It's reversed. Anytime I see this particular Ace of Swords in reverse, especially in this deck, I feel like you don't see it yet. See how the Ace of Swords is revealed when the curtains are pulled back, when the Hermit's in the upright? This is something that you remember. The Hermit's looking, you're waiting, you're going on a new journey, but you haven't seen it all yet. Like, it's all yet to be revealed. But this new journey, I feel like it is something that you want, you've been asking for, and even if you didn't ask for it in this particular way, it's going to come through for you. Tell me about the Magician who's been manifesting steadily over here, just like that Seven of Pentacles, just like this Five of... In fact, this Magician and the Seven of Cups make me feel like whoever this is has been manifesting. Tell me about the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands here. What about it together? Let's do it together. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. We've got the Queen of, no, I'm so sorry, the Princess of Wands, and she's waiting for information. See how she's waiting? And the Seven of Swords is finally seeing it. So you're finally going to, in fact, she sees her information. I feel like you've been really kind of kept in the dark. You don't know how it's going to work out. And look at the bottom of your deck. The Ten of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. This is something coming through for you. I think you're getting some kind of fulfillment here. I really do. You're going to see what you've been working on. Like, this person was like, I want to show you. I planted the seeds. I'm manifesting like crazy. I'm juggling it all. I'm doing everything I could possibly think of doing. I'm imagining it. I'm visualizing it. I've done everything asked of me. And you just, Seven of Swords, weren't able to see it yet. But I feel with these two cards together and this one in reverse, you're going to see it. And what is it? It's some kind of fulfillment. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, beautiful energy coming through. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands, which came out together. Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands. What is it we need to know about this energy? Please, Taurus reading. What's most important? Absolutely. Any blocks will be lifted. That's exactly what I got. You got the world coming in, so you have the wheel and the world together with the Four of Wands. Something that was blocked in lockdown. Eight of Wands reversed and Four of Pentacles. Something that was blocked. It could have just been information, but it could have been finances as well. It could have been both. The wheel's finally going to turn on this, and you finally are going to see what you wanted come through. This is something that took a while. Like, you really, this person's like waiting for paint to dry. They became an icicle. Cancer had a similar energy in their reading about having to wait for this, for the holiday to be over, and that could be the season. Remember, this tis the seasons, right? Remember, I kept getting that you had to wait for a season. For some of you, just maybe had to wait for Christmas to get over with to see this come in, which was a big theme before Christmas. I kept feeling I had to let you guys know that something that you needed or wanted would come in after the holidays. I felt like that for everyone, not just Taurus. I felt like especially this Christmas and New Year was really holding things up, and maybe it was because it fell in the middle of the week, and that's exactly what I talked to Cancer about a few minutes ago. Taurus, watch the Cancer reading. Maybe there's something in it for you, because I keep wanting to refer to it for you, and some of you I know have placements in Cancer or are dealing with Cancers, so maybe that's why. But it also could just be something, there could be a message in there for you. Anyway, I see this beautiful balance coming in. So says Archangel Michael. This is going to get balanced out for you. Yes, this is something that you are going to be moving towards. I feel this movement energy of you moving towards this. Now, you don't have to physically move for this, but I think some of you definitely are. Even if you're moving something else, it doesn't have to be your entire home. But there's this movement energy for something that felt like it was in lockdown before coming through for you. Let's get some after tarot on it. So it's after this, but going into the last 2 weeks of January, when I will have another reading come out for you. But let's see what the energy will be like as we go into that last 2 weeks of January. What do we need to know for Taurus for the last 2 weeks of January 2026? What energy do we go into that second half of January with? Five of Pentacles. If you were waiting for something financial, or you felt left out in the cold, that's not going to be a problem anymore. It might happen all of a sudden, and then finally you're going down that path, the Two of Wands. You're going to have movement you didn't have before, and it's going to happen very sudden. Tell me more about this. What do we need to know? What is the Five of Pentacles, Tower, Two of Wands? Anything we should know about it for Taurus? There could be a decision being made with the Two of Pentacles. Your ship's coming in, so whatever it is you've been manifesting is coming through. What do we need to know? There could be, oh, there's movement for sure happening. Queen of Pentacles, that came through for Cancer too. Tell me about this. What's next? What is this coming through here? The ship, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. What is it that's coming through, please? The end of a difficult cycle. I'm telling you, the very end of whatever this burden was that you had to carry right here. If you felt the universe forgot you, oh, it definitely didn't. This is actually the Ace of Wands. It's after this, which is already reversed. We already knew that your Ace of Wands was coming next. This is the after tarot. It's not about the 10. It's about the Ace in this deck. It's not about being left out in the cold. It's about getting up and going inside. Everything is next up in this deck. It's not about the Queen of Pentacles waiting for her pentacles. She's receiving it. And it looks to me like somebody's literally handing it to her. This is going to open up a new pathway for you. And you're going to be able to get on the ship you've been calling in all along, which we already knew because you've been manifesting like crazy over here. But it might be a decision. Remember how it ends up? There's a decision here, and there could be one again here because you've got two decision cards at the end here. So when this comes in, it might be something very sudden that comes in, and then that's your opportunity to take it or leave it. I'd say take it. It looks like it's actually for you. Spirit's sending it in for you. Can we get one more card as we leave this reading for Taurus? And Taurus, that Queen of Pentacles came through on Cancer's reading, by the way. Yeah, here it is, your world. This is your brand new cycle. And Five of Swords says you have all the tools you need now. That this magician that's been working has gathered up everything. In this deck, for me, this Five of Swords is somebody who took all the things that they needed to succeed. World. End of a cycle. I definitely feel like you have been waiting for this change. You got the World twice. So you have this twice here, but it's going to come in suddenly. And it's going to put that closure on those 10s. You have multiple 10s in this reading. And even 9s. 9 and 10. 9 and 10. And World and Tower. It's going to be it's going to be like a light switch, the change that you're going to have. You felt like you waited for this forever, but when it happens all at once. Please take a second to like this video. It helps the channel so much more than you know, and I truly do appreciate it. Drop a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, please click the bell and click all when you subscribe so that you get the notifications when things come out on the channel every single day. Happy New Year, everyone.